What? What?
What is happening? Turbo Toys here. But you can call me Turbine today. Right boys, I'm sure all customisers and figure collectors can relate to this one. You have custom projects that you've had sitting around for years with the intention that one day you're going to get around to it. As well as having figures in your collection that are basically incomplete and have no direction, but you just can't part with them. And that also goes for this one. This is a Diamond Dallas Page that's literally been in production for years. And my intention was to buy the basic Screaming head scan to add a little bit of variation compared to previous Elite releases, and I planned to make the DDP shirt that he wore in his WCW run. Alright! But I've decided that I want to go another direction with this custom because I just feel like this look just won't cut the mustard. Ooh. And then we move on to the figures in our collections that we have laying around with all the intentions of doing something with, but we never have. And that's a little bit like these Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
I thought it'd be nice to display these with all them different colour knee braces that come in the Stone Cold figures, but it's just a project that I've just lost interest in. So I have this old Defining Moment Stone Cold, it's fixed up with a Ringside Collectibles head scan, and it's just had no direction in years. So my thoughts was that I wanted to make a simple Stone Cold Steve Austin figure that's a bit different to all the others in my collection. So because I've missed out on previous releases of Stone Cold Steve Austin in longer jeans, why not do a Stone Cold in promo / street gear, as I've never owned one like that before. So the jeans on that DDP custom are going to come in really handy for this one.
What? What?
I said the DDP jeans are going to come in really... don't worry.
Bruh.
Alright, so what I've done here is torso correct both figures, and I'm going to do a little mock-up before I decide to glue him back together. Right, well here he is, and he all seems to fit well and it matches up nicely, and he actually looks alright. And I assume that previous Stone Cold versions was done this way, but what I want to do before gluing him together is seeing if he matches up scale wise compared to that other Stone Cold Steve Austin figure. And as you can see here, it's a perfect match compared to the ring gear Steve Austin. The worry was that it might make him a lot bigger than what he's supposed to be, and that would look really strange if he was going to display these figures together. But I'm really happy with that, and I think he's ready to glue back together. And after he's all glued up boys, we're going to give him some accessories to really add the cherry on top of the cake. Now let's get ready for the big reveal. And here he is boys. Oh, sorry, was you expecting someone else? Alright, well, let's try that again. That's more like it. Right, here we go boys, that's a lot better. Right, a simple but I'd say a very effective one. I think Stone Cold has had 3 previous figures wearing long jeans. One of the older Defining Moments Austins, which is about £3 million on the secondary market. The very awesome WrestleMania 27 figure with a Stone Cold cloth goods shirt. And then of course there's a Stone Cold Steve Austin release from the Attitude Era series. And these are all really great figures, but they're all really hard to get hold of for a decent price in the United Kingdom. But this one had something different compared to them, and it reminds me of what Austin wore in the Attitude Era TV promo. But let's just quickly talk about the parts used to make this one, starting with the legs. Now I believe that these lower legs came from an APA Farouk Elite, and of course we used that Defining Moments for the torso and the arms. That necklace was taken from an old Jack's Too Cool box set, and that came off of one of the figures. The waist jacket and smoking skull belt was taken from that Defining Moments figure as well, and then the head scan was taken from that Ringside Collectibles exclusive Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I'm very happy with the outcome, but if there's anything I'd change, would I? Absolutely. With the way that Mattel have progressed on with their designs, I would really like to put the double jointed elbows that you could find on the WrestleMania Stone Cold Steve Austin figure. And while we're at it, I'd like to try that head scan on there too. And maybe even putting on a cap might add an awesome touch to it. But either way, I think you could display them with other promo and street gear type figures, and it's going to look absolutely incredible. So if you enjoyed this one, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe. But that's going to do it for this one. So if you enjoyed what you see, then please be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Come check the boy out on Instagram and TikTok at Turbo Toys, and until the next video,
What?
I will see ya when I see ya.